We're on Sanhedrin Perak Aleph, Mishnah Hey, fifth Mishnah, first chapter of Masechet Sanhedrin. Says the Mishnah, and we did 23, we did 3 judges, now we're going to do Shivim Ve'echad. Shivim Ve'echad, the Sanhedrin was 71 judges. And we're going to learn how in a little bit. But first the Mishnah says, Ein Danim, Lo et HaShevet, V'lo et Navi Sheker, V'lo et Kohen Gadol, El Al Pi Beit Din Shel Shivim Ve'echad. Remember we learned Ein plus Ella, you don't do unless means only. Ein plus Ella is only. So we only judge a shevet, a tribe can be convicted. If the majority of a shevet or an entire shevet, it becomes an oved avodah zara, meaning that engages in idol worship, you can convict the whole shevet. I'm pretty sure it never happened, but you don't do that. Velo navi sheker, false prophet. There are very specific categories or rules for a false prophet. Nor a kohen gadol. The Kohen Gadol sins and has to have a judgment, even though normally it might be to give him lashes or what have you, it would be 21. Since it's a Kohen Gadol, you have to have Ella al pi beitin shel shivim ve'echad. It has to be a beitin of 71 judges. Ve'ein motziin lemilchemet hareshut, Ella al pi beitin shel shivim ve'echad. Similarly, you don't go to a milchemet reshut. So there's two kinds of milchamot, two kinds of wars in Jewish wars. There's what's called milchemet mitzvah, a milchama, a war that's a milchemet mitzvah to defend the country. Okay, so what's milchemet reshut? Let's look at the Bartanura. Kol milchama, any war other than milchemet shiva amamin or milchemet amalek, the 7 nations, or the war against Amalek. Any other war is called milchemet reshut. So the Kahati explains that milchemet reshut is milchemet mitzvah is conquering the land in times of Yoshua, so you don't need the Sanhedrin. Okay, but a milchemet reshut meaning to expand the borders, or a milchama, a war to engage in economic expansion. That's what they did in those times. Those are milchemet reshut, and you had to ask the permission of a Sanhedrin. El pi beitin shel shivim ve'echad. Ein mosifin al ha'ir va'azarot. If you want to add to the city, i.e. Yerushalayim, va'azarot, or the sanctuaries of the Beit HaMikdash, you can't do that. El al pi beitin shel shivim ve'echad. It's not just done by an architect, rather you have to have the acquiescence of the Sanhedrin. The Sanhedrin is Beit Din Shel Shivim Ve'echad, the 71-person Sanhedrin. Ein osin Sanhedriot Lashvatim. You can't establish small Sanhedrins of 23 for each Shevet, meaning in order to establish the court system, you have to have a bigger court, divvy out the responsibility. So you only do that El Al Pi Beit Din Shel Shivim Ve'echad. Similarly, that can only be done through a Beit Din of 71, meaning the Sanhedrin, through the big Sanhedrin. Okay? Ein osin ir nidachat. Similarly, in ir nidachat, what's an ir nidachat? It's a city where its inhabitants have turned to avodah zarah. It's considered a sinful city where all of them or most of them have turned to idolatry, and then the whole city is destroyed and it's burned to the ground. So you only do the ir nidachat el al pei beitin shel shivim echad. Still can only be done with the Sanhedrin of 71. And now once we're talking about ir nidachat, Ein osin ir nidachat basfar. We don't do an ir nidachat. We never basfar. Sfar is a border town. Sfar ir amavdelet bein Eretz Yisrael leEretz Ha'amim. It's a city on the border. Okay, for reasons of the pasuk. Okay, another reason is Shema Yikru Ishma'u Nechrim v'Yavo v'Yachivu Eretz Yisrael. If they hear that we're destroying our cities, they're going to come and destroy part of Eretz Yisrael. V'lo shlosha. You don't do 3 ir nidachat at the same time. Rather, bal osin achat oshtam. You can make 1 or 2 ir nidachot. Lo aleinu. You should know from such things. We'll stop here. Dedicated learning to memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.